Hi, we're Lynn
and Nisha,
and you're watching
BTS MVP.
Welcome to another episode of BTS MVP, where we pick out the most iconic moments and our favorite members from each of their biggest hits. But before we talk about today's song, let's talk about the drink of the day.
The drink of the day is Chupa Chups soda, sparkling
Maybe?
water.
We're not really sure what's in this can.
It's orange flavored.
Definitely says orange on the label.
Once again, because BT21 had a little partnership with Chupa Chups, and they'd made some snacks, right?
That's right.
Or lollipops.
I've definitely seen BTS eating their lollipops, which is sort of their flagship product. I didn't even know that they made this until we happened across it in the
what other
Asian
things
food
does
store.
it?
Yeah, I have no
Does
idea.
this company make?
All right, well, let's find out if this is any good.
It's like life. It smells like orange juice.
What?
It don't taste like much.
It's delicious. It's orange pop. It's like Crush or Fanta, but I find it a little more subtly flavored, actually, which I like. I like it a lot.
Number one, I don't like orange or orange flavor.
Oh, really? This is nice.
I'm an apple juice.
Oh, yeah.
I have to hate orange on a principle.
All right.
Also, it tastes bad. And I don't like carbonated drinks.
No, I'm not a huge fan of carbonated drinks either. I don't normally drink
So
pop.
overall, I'd rank it pretty low.
Oh, yeah?
But above the Kaifer.
Everything is above the Kaifer. This was pretty good. I would drink this. Like I say, I'm not a huge pop drinker, so it's not like I'm going to have one all the time, but occasionally.
It tastes like Sunny D.
Yeah, I could see that, but fizzy. Let's talk about Song of the Day. Today's song is Dope, which is from the Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1 album, released in early 2015. And it's sort of a diss track, would you say?
I'd say it's a confidence booster.
Yeah, I agree. And
we've worked hard.
Yeah, and it's encompassing too. Like, it's the kind of song that you can think of when you need to get pumped up for something, and then it makes you feel really like you're good to go.
Like you're dope.
That's right. It makes me feel Jaro. So let's jump right in and talk about our honorable mentions. Who you got for Dope?
Right, so my first honorable mention is J-Hope.
J-Hope.
Love him.
Me too.
And I really love his rap in this song in particular. I think it might be my favorite J-Hope rap
Interesting.
of all time.
I would put it in the top 3 with Mic Drop and Boys with Fun. Because iconic. Iconic J-Hope raps.
I think you're biased towards Mic Drop because it's J-Hope's favorite J-Hope rap.
I don't think so. I think it's super awesome. But anyway, let's talk about Dope.
Right, so this is one of my favorite raps because it's very J-Hope in essence to me. He plays around with the syllables and makes rhymes, which is very J-Hope of him, rather than focusing on the meaning of the words.
I mean, he always has great meaning to his words, but always you can count on his raps for cool sounds and varying rhythms.
Yes, I love that.
I feel like a lot of rappers...
The different speeds.
Yeah, they have like a style, and then they do their style, but J-Hope is...
He bounces around.
He's surprising, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that about him.
He's feeling the vibe.
Yeah, that's true. So this one in particular has that great moment where he talks about people being losers and crybabies.
Yeah, whiny.
And then he ends it up with a bit of a pun, I think.
Yeah.
Where he says...
Something, callback, reference.
You can't put me down because I'm full of hope.
Just like him. He's J-Hope.
He's J-Hope. For my honorable mention, I have RM. And I'm kind of surprised he is not my MVP, given that he has one of the most all-time BTS iconic lines in this song.
어서 와. 방탄은 처음이지?
RM also gets a really awesome rap in this song.
Does he?
I think
that's
so.
That's the real question. Is it RM's part that's really awesome?
Okay, I
Of his
see your
rap?
point. I see your point.
Is it?
But for me, it's the opening lines of his rap where he says, third generation, fifth generation.
4포 세대 5포 세대 그럼 난 6포가 좋으니까 6포 세대 언론과 어른들은 의지가 없다면 우리 싹초식처럼 배려해
So I learned something about Korea from his
wow,
rap.
look at
which
you go.
I know, and then I felt all like, that's exactly what RM wanted.
Educating the
I've been
people.
tricked into education. That's right. So apparently in Korea, the third generation refers to a group of people who were young during the big economic crash in the late 90s. And as a result of the ensuing difficulty in establishing a life away from their parents, they've given up on marriage, children, and love
I did hear
for
about that.
themselves. And then the fifth generation refers to an even younger set that have also given up on the idea of a steady job and a home of their own.
And what generation is RM? 6?
Well, the sixth generation line that follows that is a bit of a pun because in Korean, the words for beef jerky and sixth generation are the same. So in it, he says, so he's like, are you tired of the third generation? Are you tired of the fifth generation? I like beef jerky, so maybe I'm sixth generation. But it's like,
Wow.
yeah.
Swag.
That's right. So, but I think what he's trying to say is that he is a generation beyond those, and he is finding like new hope. He is finding his own way now. They found their way to success in an unconventional kind of way that the older generations maybe wouldn't support, but that's working out for them.
Wow.
I know, so much in like 2 lines of lyric. So, honorable mention, RM. All right, let's talk about our MVPs.
Let's.
All right. All right, so we're divided on our MVPs this week.
Yeah, but
as usual,
acknowledgement.
yeah,
I feel like your MVP is good.
I feel like your MVP is excellent. So.
Except, mine is excellent.
My MVP is the true MVP, and I think you'll all agree that the MVP of Dope is Jungkook.
Cap.
No, he is so good in this song. So from the very opening part with the Ayo, ladies and gentlemen, iconic.
Ayo, ladies and gentlemen, 준비가 됐다면 부르게, yeah. 다 녀석들과는 다르게, 내 스타일로, 내 스타일로.
So, I mean, so he kicks off the song in style, following.
I think technically RM kicks off the song.
Those-
You can't make the argument that RM's first line is the first thing, and that Jungkook also gets the first thing.
Together, they make an iconic opening for this song. You have to admit it. You have to admit it. It is legend.
It's a good opening.
It is definitely a good opening. But then he's also all throughout this song. Like, he gets part of the pre-chorus and part of the chorus. I'm not done talking about Jungkook though, because even if he didn't have the iconic opening line, and even if he wasn't like all through the chorus and the ending, which we'll talk about later, he has the glory moment.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Are you?
Yeah.
I gotta make it fire, baby.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
Jungkook only sing those lines live.
Okay, is that true? I think that might be true.
Pre-recorded. This is
Yeah.
one of my fun facts.
Yeah.
In the recording of the song, the line division is Jungkook, Jimin, Jungkook, Jimin. So then Jimin gets the high note, and the
Yeah.
I gotta make it fire,
Yeah.
baby.
No,
but
I
then
know.
when they're singing live, it's Jimin, Jimin, Jungkook, Jungkook.
Yes. Why?
I don't know. Maybe it was like a stamina thing. Jimin didn't feel confident in his singing when he just did all that dancing.
Okay, I agree with you. Having listened to the recorded version and watched many live performances, I think that line is sung by Jimin in the recorded version, but it is so strongly associated with Jungkook in my mind. This isn't even like a spring day thing where I can say, okay, let's only talk about the recording. Screw the recording. That line is Jungkook's line.
Just saying, it was originally Jimin.
He's got to make it fire, baby.
Jimin had it first.
Well, I mean, even without that, I still think Jungkook is the MVP.
He does
But
have some good parts.
He has some excellent parts, including a crossover part with your MVP. So let's talk about your MVP.
So, Suga's my MVP.
Excellent.
And he also gets several iconic lines.
He does, I admit.
Starting off with possibly the best line of the whole song.
Which is what?
Enemy, enemy, enemy.
True.
Energy, energy, energy.
So good.
해보기도 전에 죽여 걔는 enemy 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 벌써부터 고개 숙여 받아 energy 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 절대로 포기.
The sad part is, he usually doesn't sing these live.
What?
Like, it's 50-50.
It's 50-50, I agree with you.
Sometimes he'll just be like, vibing.
Yeah. Sometimes he's feeling it and he growls it out and it's
I'm like, so
awesome.
good, so good, so good. And then sometimes he's like, backing track, you get it.
Yeah. Or I think he invites the crowd to shout it, really. Like, I think those parts are part of the fan chant, and I think sometimes he literally lets the fans
Well, that's nice of
take
him.
it. Yeah, but I like it when Suga sings that part.
Such a good moment.
I know. And I like the way he's highlighted in the choreography.
Yes, and RM ducks down. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, me too. And it brings so much power to those lines. Yeah, I agree. It's a great part of this song. You are not wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
And then he has a small rap part after J-Hope's, which I also really like.
오랜만에부터 발끝까지 전부 다 쩌쩌라 하루의 절반은 작업에 쩌쩌라 작업실처럼 살아 청춘을 썩어가도 덕분에 멀어가도 알리는 성공가도 손을 들어 더 크게 소리 질러 쩌쩌라.
All throughout his rap part, almost every line ends with Jaro.
I know, it just sounds really cool. Between J-Hope's rap and then followed immediately by Suga's rap, that whole segment just sounds really cool.
It's just pleasing.
I agree. The rhythms and the way everything fits
good.
together, it's like a jigsaw puzzle of words. Yeah.
I really like it.
Me too.
And I feel like Suga's rap is so awesome.
It's great.
And then there's also what I call the ad-libbing part, but it might have been like part of it.
Oh, yeah,
the
I
song
know.
originally, where he goes, "So what?"
At the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then your MVP Jungkook.
And then Jungkook comes in with, so whoa. This song, it's really, really good from beginning to end.
And the choreo, we didn't even talk about that.
No, and you know what? I would like to say that of all their choreos, I feel like Suga is the best at this choreo. I think it would be interesting for us to have a discussion of different choreos and who we think that they're best suited
BTS
to.
choreo MVP.
Yeah, like for example, in the Not Today video, that is like owned by V. Like something about the way the movements are. And
Well, the
way
choreographer said that he danced the similarly style.
He did.
To
The
V,
choreographer-
so it makes sense that V would rock the dance.
Yeah, he specifically said that V was great. But V is great. Like you can see when you're looking at it that it just clicks. Something about the Dope choreography clicks for me with Suga. I'm always drawn to him, like my eye is drawn to him, and something about his facial expressions and the way he's just on the edge of losing it. Like it's clean, but it's almost manic.
It's like super high intensity and energy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're sure you're not just drawn to him because he's wearing shorts in that one choreo bit? I mean, his knees are so bright. How could I look away? Girls' generation legs.
He really does.
Man, I wish.
I know, me too. Don't we all? I wish we had Suga legs. All right, so Suga MVP, Jungkook MVP, both I think very, very solid choices.
Very BTS universe of us.
Very true. Okay, so fun facts about Dope. This song, and especially this video, really launched their international career. They already had a lot of international fans, which I think think they don't really know how that happened or how they found them. But putting the Dope video on YouTube made a big splash.
Yes.
So it was their first video to get over 1 million likes. It was their first video to hit 100 million views, and then it hit 200 million views, and then it hit 600 million views, and it's still counting. And there were 2 big songs from this album. I Need You became their biggest hit to date in Korea. It was It was their first top 5 hit in Korea. It was their first show win. Dope did not do anywhere near as well in Korea.
But internationally.
But then internationally, it really took off, and all of a sudden, people were like, "Hey, check out this cool video!
It's
check
a
out this
bop.
cool song." It is a bop. The other fun fact that I wanted to talk about is that this video came out in the Bangtan universe era, but it's not really part of the Bangtan universe.
So sad. It should have been. All of the Bangtan universe videos are.
I know, right?
So good.
They just give you the feels. Like, I'm super obsessed with the Bangtan universe, as are like most ARMY. And there are some hardcore Bangtan universe fans that are always looking to reinterpret everything that they do from
Film out.
from a Bangtan universe. Film out works. It looks like it's part of it,
But it doesn't add to the storyline at all.
but the imagery and everything is from it. So
Is it?
I feel do we have to have this fight on camera? Like, people said, oh, this is like sort of like an alternate
Timeline
universe
or something.
where everything
Jin
got turned
saves
around.
them all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you think Jin's gonna save them all and they're gonna turn out to have those jobs?
I don't know. So,
I would lose my mind. Dope has been a part of the BTS universe all along. I'm sold.
it's the ending. It's the happy ending we always.
Wow!
I saw more than one blog post that talked about how in the BTS universe, Suga sets the hotel room on fire, and then in the Dope video, he's a fireman. And I know.
Oh my god.
And then how V
The parallels.
commits a murder in the universe, and then he's
Stop.
a detective in the.
No.
And so Jin, I think, is a doctor, and supposedly that's because he had like mental illness in the Bangtan universe, and now he can like heal.
I mean, there's no really like correlation to time traveler.
Yeah, I know. I thought J-Hope's was good. That
Maybe because he's always wanted to help others, like the way he wants to help his friends, so he becomes a doctor.
J-Hope was like had narcolepsy in the Bangtan universe, and he was always falling asleep.
Wasn't it fake though? Wasn't it like childhood trauma?
He would still have these blackout moments.
Yeah.
Which he called narcolepsy, but the root of it was really his trauma.
Oh my god. Spoilers for BTS Universe ahead, just so everybody knows.
Please go read the notes immediately.
Yes.
Anyway, but then in this video, he's a race car driver, so he's all about speed and super concentration. So yeah, I don't know about the rest and how they fit in. J-Hope is a race car driver. Jimin is an office worker.
Well,
Jungkook.
he was mentally insane.
I don't know.
For a little bit, and then
Now he's conventional.
yeah, now he's a regular boy.
All right. Jungkook is an officer. He sort of has scuffles with the law.
Yeah,
but
he's
not like V does.
rebel teen.
I don't know. And then I'm not even sure what RM is. Please leave us a comment.
RM is a pilot.
Please leave us a comment if you know or think you know what job RM is supposed to represent in the
I'm gonna go and comment on this video.
You think pilot, but
Pilot.
the online world is divided between like a hotel porter or an elevator man or possibly something military-ish, because apparently his hat has a United States Army insignia on it.
Pilot. He looks like one.
Yeah, I don't know. You got more fun facts?
I do.
All right, what do you got?
This is about the MV filming, right? So at the 33-second mark, like when they had 33 seconds of the completed MV, how many hours of filming do you think that took them?
I don't know. How long did it take?
15 hours of filming to get 33 seconds of the MV. Now, normal people would call it a day, come back and film more the next day. But BTS kept going because they Film until 9 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
So all throughout the night and all throughout the day.
Wow.
Sleep for 4 hours.
Wow.
Come back and do the jacket shooting.
Wow, that's insane. That is insane.
Yep.
You know, this song actually says that. Like, while you were at the club, I wasn't sleeping. I was working. I guess they really meant
literally were.
Holy cow, that's really crazy. I can't believe the kind of punishment that they put their bodies through.
That's rough, dude.
To accomplish what they have accomplished. And that's it for fun facts.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into Dope. As usual, I will link to all of the clips that we used in our description, as well as some other fun videos for you to watch.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we post new content.
Thanks for watching. This has been
BTS MVP.